that has captivated many of you. I want to take us to Utah, where we can get a live look in just a little bit of the jail there, because we do know that police, law enforcement, have arrested a 22-year-old as a suspected assassin in conservative political activist Charlie Kirk's death. He's been identified as Tyler Robinson, and he was arrested Thursday evening after a more than 24-hour manhunt. You're taking a look at photos of him now. And, you know, as we continue to look at this, how this came about, law enforcement says that in the news conference this morning, Utah's governor and the FBI actually announced that this arrest happened about 24 hours after Charlie Kirk's death. Now, they also say that family members reached out to a family friend who then contacted the authorities. That family member claimed Robinson had implied he was involved in this deadly shooting. And according to the governor of Utah, Governor Spencer Cox, we also know that a family member says Robinson had become more political in recent years, and he even brought up Kirk's name during a recent family dinner. So the governor actually provided more details about the weapons and shell casings found in the woods after this shooting. Governor Cox in Utah says the shell casings contained engraved messages, including "Hey Fascist," as well as 3 downward arrows on some of those casings. I want to let you listen in on what the governor had to say during a news conference this morning as state and local law enforcement addressed this recent arrest.
I've heard people say, well, why are we so invested in this? There's violence happening all across our country, and violence is tragic everywhere. And every life taken is a child of God who deserves our love and respect and dignity. This is certainly about the tragic death, political assassination of Charlie Kirk. But it is also much bigger than an attack on an individual. It is an attack on all of us. It is an attack on the American experiment. It is an attack on our ideals. Well, I will leave that up to you to interpret what those engravings mean. I think the clearest one that says "Catch Fascist," there's not, and by the way, that's like catch like a ball, catch this. I think that speaks for itself. Yes, so right now, Mr. Robinson has been booked into the Utah County Jail. You heard the president this morning report that he was taken into custody, that his family and a friend helped to deliver him into custody of law enforcement in Washington County. For those of you that don't know where Washington County is, it is the southwesternmost part of the state of Utah. It's about a 3.5 to 4 hour drive from here, where we are right now, and that's where he lived and where they turned him in. I absolutely believe that this is a watershed in American history. Yes, the question is what kind of watershed, and that chapter remains to be written. Is this the end of a dark chapter in our history, or the beginning of a darker chapter in our history?
And that was Utah's governor addressing the recent arrest of a suspected assassin in political activist Charlie Kirk's death. And I do want to take you to video here of Air Force Two. This was just yesterday as we learned that Charlie Kirk's remains were flown to his home state of Arizona yesterday. Really remarkable. He was flown on Air Force Two with Vice President J.D. Vance and his wife Usha. They accompanied the coffin on Air Force Two as it traveled from Utah to Phoenix. Phoenix is where Turning Point USA is headquartered. That is the conservative organization that Kirk co-founded. Mrs. Vance held the hand of Kirk's widow, Erica, as the two walked off the plane. We saw that just a bit ago. And President Trump said he plans to attend Kirk's funeral. The president says he believes it'll be held next weekend. Those details still have yet to be released, but Kirk will be buried in Arizona. We'll continue to keep you updated on this developing story. But I do want to bring you back